Hi, I'm Diane, and great to have you join me once again on Extra. On Extra today, Jacqueline Kanaburi brings us our weekly movie review, and we talk to our friends at BSP about savings. But first up, Kashmir Wakan had a look at how PNG coins are made and shares with us this video.
The Kina is the national currency of Papua New Guinea. But the Kina coin is more than just a symbol of wealth. The coin is a link between the traditions and culture of Papua New Guinea and the country's prosperous economic future. Its name, its design, its shape all speak to the story of the past and the vision for the future. The story starts with the glittering Kina pearl shell. The shiny gold shell is a valued part of traditional ceremonies, often traded as currency in a barter system economy. In 1975, when a newly independent Papua New Guinea introduced currency with its own official crest, Kina was a fitting name. The crest portrays a soaring bird of paradise, an exotic presence in the country, and a powerful symbol of liberty. The reverse design features two crocodiles, one saltwater, one freshwater, symbols of tropical forests and untouched nature wrapped in South Pacific coastline. The hole in the middle is similar to holes made in shell discs strung together for ceremonial necklaces. But just as the Kina bridges the Papua New Guinea of the past to the country of the future, the coin is also a global link between the South Pacific and the North Atlantic. To take the coin from the design phase to the production phase, we go from Papua New Guinea to Canada. Papua New Guinea selected the Royal Canadian Mint to bring its national symbol to life because the mint is world-renowned for its flawless work and a unique coin minting process. The Royal Canadian Mint is proud to work in partnership with Papua New Guinea to produce this special coin. Production of the Kina coin starts after the tooling for the coin is sent from Papua New Guinea to Royal Canadian Mint engravers. They capture each meticulous detail of the coin using a laser scanner. Once the image is in the computer, the engraver uses virtual sculpting software to make sure that everything is perfect for the next step, the matrix. The matrix becomes the three-dimensional master tooling used to create a working punch, so the engravers pay great attention to detail at this phase. The matrix is cut into steel using a computer numerically controlled, or CNC, process. This creates a mirror image of the original design. This CNC matrix is then cleaned up, sometimes hand-touched for precision. The matrix is then heat-treated to harden it. After a final touch-up, the engravers have their finished version, or polished matrix. This matrix, which is quite hard after heat treating, is pressed with a lot of tonnage into softer metal. This hobbing process produces the working punch, which follows the same series of stages: a detail phase to check quality, heat treating to harden, and then the polished punch. Quality assurance experts carefully examine the polished punch to make sure it meets exact specifications.
This is a Papua New Guinea reverse die. It's the one with the images on the top. It's very, very pretty die, one of the nicest coins that we make.
Once the polished punch meets the high-quality standards of the mint engravers, it is sent to the production plant. The process starts with large coils of steel strip. A high-capacity punch press creates small, round metal discs called blanks, 4,200 of them every minute. Rimming is next. The blanks are rolled through a specially shaped curve to create a raised, rounded edge. For the Kina coin, the next step is piercing to put the distinctive hole in the middle of the coin. For coins with a hole, chamfering is required. This machine bevels or angles the edges around the hole to remove any sharp corners. To prepare for striking, each coin is cleaned through a process called dry burnishing. Since the blanks are made of steel, they have a coating of oil to protect them from rust. Deburring removes any oil from the surface before the blanks are heated. The final steps in blank production require the blanks to be soft. Pre-annealing heats and softens the blanks in preparation for the Royal Canadian Mint's patented multiply electroplating technique. The blanks are plated with nickel, copper, nickel layers using the Royal Canadian Mint's patented multi-layer plating process. After the alloy is dried, the blanks go to post-annealing. This relieves the stresses in the material and prepares them for the final polish, or burnish. A state-of-the-art visual inspection camera examines up to 72,000 blanks per hour, checking for blistering, color variations, or other defects. Finally, the coin is struck. The Kina coin now has the character that makes it a cultural representation of Papua New Guinea. Each coin is struck using the die produced from the punch made by mint engravers, which bears the image created in Papua New Guinea. The finished coins are then rolled and wrapped and packed into cardboard boxes, ready for shipment. The coins created far north of the equator are bound for their destination just south of the equator. The Kina, the coin that changes hands in markets every day, is more than just a currency. It's a symbol of a global relationship between Papua New Guinea and the Royal Canadian Mint.
So now you know how the 1 Kina is minted. Next we look at how the notes are made.
The 100 Kina banknote is the highest of the other banknotes. The design of the banknote represents the progress in technology advancement and economic activity since the country's independence. The banknote contains a portrait of the Parliament House, the national emblem or crest. The 100 Kina banknote was designed at Note Printing in Australia's world-class printing studio. The banknote is designed by highly qualified trained designers. The banknote is designed in high security standards so that counterfeits can be easily detected. There are 4 main processes used in printing the 100 Kina banknote. The first stage of the production process is mainly to do with line wax and security patterns with special security inks. The second stage of the production process, the intaglio process. This is also to do with old and new security features of the polymer banknote. The intaglio process is used to print the Parliament House, the numeral 100, and the Bed of Paradise or the national crest. The third stage of the production process is the printing of the serial numbers. They are printed just beneath the Parliament design on the note and also horizontally. The final production phase is overcoating. This process helps protect the notes from wear and abrasion. In the finishing process, the sheets are transferred to the finishing area in batches of 10,000s, where they are inspected and packaged. The sheets are uniformed for accurate cuttings into rims. After the rims are cut into single banknotes, they are being transported to the automated inspection system. The banknotes are inserted into the machine and are inspected on a rate of 2,400 banknotes a minute. Once the inspection is complete and meets standards and requirements, the good banknotes are packed and ready for detachment.
Thanks to PNG for that video. Coming up after the break, we talk to our friends from BSB.